Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Why You Do What You Do by the Building Industry Association's Bay Area Young Professionals. I'm your host, Mark Sherlock. Today's guest has held multiple volunteer positions throughout the local, state, and national levels with the Professional Women in Building and the National Association of Home Building. Please welcome the Director of Architectural Design at Klein Financial Corporation, Mitu Walia. Mitu, great to have you on the show today. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure's all mine. So Mitu, I gave you a brief description of the format. We got 3 questions for you. Answer them however you like, and we'll get started. So Mitu, how did you get to the Director of Architectural Design at Klein Financial Corporation?
Great question. In fact, you asked me and I started thinking that myself. How did I? So, well, I think it's thanks to the people who have helped me shape my career and really helped me get this far. So people, as well as my own Professional Women in Building network, I think kind of go both hand in hand.
Very nice. Can you give a little brief backstory of where you were at before? I know you used to work for Lennar and kind of how that experience led you to where you're at today.
Sure. So it kind of backtracked just a little bit. Back in 2000, even before that, I used to work for an architecture planning firm. It was doing great. And then the big recession hit, right? So I saw that my company was downsizing and I had absolutely no network. My head was buried, on the drawing board and behind the computer, and I didn't have what we call a solid network. And I had outgrown my current role and I was ready to join a builder or a developer. Just then we decided to move to the Bay Area from Southern California. And that's when this shift in my career happened, that I wanted to reach out to builders and developers. And and I reached out to Professional Women in Building to help me get that network, because I didn't know, you wouldn't believe, a single soul in the Bay Area in the industry. And they instilled whatever leadership qualities I have today, if I have any. And I just worked through my organization and created myself a network, which has been huge in my career. I joined Lennar Homes and I worked there for about 5 years. And from there, I've come to Klein Financial. And it's all because of the people that I kind of made relationships with along the way. And that network is how I get my job done. I manage projects, I work on entitlements, I work on renovation or, all kinds of new construction and old. And it's all because the project is a successful project because of the team that works on it. And my network has helped me get that team. Even if I don't know an answer to a question, I definitely know someone who does. And this network is helping me kind of do what I do. And so that's here where I am.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you going into detail. I can wholeheartedly agree upon the network, especially the Professional Women in Building, the BIA, and now even where I'm at now with the young professionals. I mean, it is helping you build a network that is helping you progress and get to where you want to be in your life, especially in your career, in such an incredible industry. So Mitu, second question for you. What was the most inspirational moment that has shaped your career path?
There are instances in everybody's career, not only mine, where we kind of self-doubt. And I was a shy, timid person who couldn't really break the ice and leave alone the glass ceiling. But I have met certain people, very influential leaders that have helped me pave the way. I'd like to take a few names. William Lyon, we have Carl Morabito at William Lyons, then Katia Kamanger at Summerhill Homes, Jeff Roos at Lennar Homes, and Cheryl Palmer with Taylor Morrison. These are such great people that, the fact that they, took my call or texted me back and told me it's okay. Sometimes you just need someone to validate. It's okay to be where, to feel stuck, you're stuck in the slow lane, or it's okay to self-doubt if this is the right path to take. So these people have helped me, instill this faith in the building industry that there are always mentors that are going to help you kind of move ahead. And I plan to do the same. So if someone needs help finding their voice, I can tell them how I found mine and mentor them to the best of my ability and just kind of help them, kind of steer their careers.
Absolutely. And thank you again, Mitu. I really appreciate you going into detail there. So Mitu, third and final question, theme behind the whole show. Why do you do what you do?
I'm very passionate about what I do. I love architecture. I'm a very creative person, and I love the fact that the buildings that I work on have an affordable component. So, I feel I'm designing something, I'm helping create something that's going back to the community and, for the good of the greater good and society. And also my professional women in building, again, going back to the council that I'm so proud of. I do so much mentoring for high school students and education outreach that I feel we are preparing young boys and girls to come out and join our industry. And that makes me very happy.
Awesome. Well, Mitu, thank you so much for taking the time today just to share your story and to provide your inspiration. Even the young professionals will absolutely take some inspiration from you, as well as myself and my involvement with the PWB and through the BIA. So thank you again for taking your time, Mitu. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. And that concludes another episode of Why You Do What You Do. I'm your host, Mark Sherlock, and always remember, why you do what you do.